Welcome to Suitcase and Chardonnay, the podcast where style meets storytelling and where we blissfully blend travel, fashion, food, wine, and intentional living. I'm Renate Engelbrecht, your host, and this is a space where you can find inspirational lifestyle tips, explore beautiful local and international destinations, and share slow, luxury moments and the little details that make life feel richer. In this second season, we are leaning even deeper into life's unique experiences. From boutique hotels and family weekend escapes, to thoughtful food and fashion, soulful conversations about wine, creativity, and conservation, and the art of slowing down without losing your sense of adventure. Whether you're listening on a morning walk, planning your next getaway, or simply craving a moment of inspiration, you're in exactly the right place. If you love lifestyle podcasts that celebrate travel, fashion, food, and wine, go ahead and follow or subscribe so you'll never miss an episode. And if something resonates, save it, share it, and let it travel further than we ever could alone. Now, if you're ready, let's go. Today, it's just you and me exploring some of the latest restaurants in South Africa and a couple of golden oldies that I would always recommend. If you are looking for the perfect spot for a date night, this is the episode for you. From a brand new speakeasy in the heart of Joburg to golden oldies in Pretoria, you know, those places that you just need to go to every now and then. And also a couple of suggestions in Cape Town. These are the restaurants I would currently recommend you visit. First up, Veld Vine Bistro. The brand new Veld Vine Bistro at the beautiful Claremont Boutique Hotel by the Sabi Sabi Collection is located in the Claremont neighborhood, mere minutes away from the Kirstenbosch Botanical Gardens and the Constantia Wine Valley. The bistro and the 1928 craft bar next to it are located on the boutique hotel's premises, offering in-house guests and those visiting from outside an authentic farm-to-fork experience. Its humble yet elevated interiors allow the property's historic narrative to trickle through, enticing guests with not only flavorful, ethical, seasonal cuisine and unique food and wine pairings, but also with the stories behind the historic manor house. Following its official launch on 24 February, Veld Vine is ready to host guests who enjoy stories with meaning. Of course, with it being located so close to the Constantia Wine Valley, their wine list includes various wines from the region, and that also makes the bistro a wonderful starting point for food and wine lovers who'd like to learn more about the area's terroir. You'll find the link to a full review of Veld Vine Bistro in the show notes below. While we're exploring the Cape's cuisine, Fine Restaurant is a definite must, whether you are dining with a partner or even alone. I say that because I recently had lunch there, all on my own, and it was incredible. They seated me in the middle of the Japanese-inspired restaurant, from where I could watch the chefs prepare meal after meal as I indulged in mini cocktails and exquisite wines. If there is one restaurant where you can be certain of an incredibly detailed and carefully curated wine list, it's here. The award-winning Jennifer UJ heads up the beverages for the Fane Group, and her detailed approach to every carefully prepared drink is admirable. You can listen to a recent conversation with her on the Suitcase and Chardonnay podcast under the first season, episode 28. Fine Restaurant is a Relais and Chateau restaurant with various other awards behind its name. And the team is driven by a passion for land and sea, serving modern African cuisine while following Japan's culinary philosophy, seasonal, restrained, and celebrating the inherent character of each ingredient. It's only natural then that the restaurant has been selected as one of 4 Relais and Chateau restaurants globally to partner with UNESCO on a groundbreaking sustainability pilot. The initiative, rooted in the Kogelberg Biosphere Reserve and the Cape Floral region, highlights Vine's ongoing commitment to biodiversity, cultural heritage, and responsible hospitality. That includes the cultivating of indigenous plants and reducing wild harvesting, as well as expressing ancient South African ingredients through refined technique-led cooking. Vine's menu caters for both lunch and dinner, ensuring that dining requirements are met in spectacular fashion. Expect a full review on the blog soon, but in the meantime, check out their website at vinerestaurant.com. Still in Cape Town, but more toward the promenade, Arlecchino by Tasha's was recently opened in Sea Point. The Tasha's group has been growing from strength to strength, having opened Cafe Sophie, a stunning brunch spot in Cape Town, just last year. And this latest spot, Arlecchino, is shaped by Mediterranean appetites and culture, paying homage to the Tasha's brand, which is nearly 20 years old now. Arlecchino serves breakfast from 8 until 12, and you can expect menu options like light, fruit-forward bowls, but also indulgent Italian-inspired classics. When I'm in Cape Town next, I'll definitely be opting for the panettone French toast, served with mascarpone and creme anglaise, the ultimate decadent breakfast. They also have an all-day menu designed for sharing. Think delicious antipasti, fresh salads and pasta dishes that lean into comfort and craft. Dinners, which run until 10 p.m., are bold, indulgent, and leisurely, with seafood fittingly playing a central role, reflecting both the Mediterranean traditions as well as Cape Town's coastal setting. Think bazaruto prawns in a spiced cherry tomato and lemon butter sauce with shoestring fries. And of course, lots more. According to owner Natasha, dessert should feel like a reward. A little drama, a little indulgence, something that makes the meal memorable. So expect desserts that balance nostalgia with playful sophistication at Arlecchino by Tasha's. When you arrive for dinner at Arlecchino, be sure to order the signature Arlecchino Spritz, served on tap for precision and consistency, or opt for the Martini Miniatura, a 2-sip martini selection designed for quick, elegant hit. Here, it's all about good food, good company, and an atmosphere that makes you want to linger longer. Visit their website at www.arlecchino.co. You'll find the link in the show notes below. Suitcase and Chardonnay is a space for curious minds, romantic souls, travelers, foodies, wine lovers, and curators of a beautifully lived life. If this episode resonated with you, you'll find even more depth, visuals, and storytelling on the blog, where each conversation continues beyond the microphone. Explore it all at suitcaseandchardonnay.co.za and join the community by following along on social media. In Pretoria, my current hometown, you can't go wrong with Prosopa and their Greek cuisine for a memorable date night. Chef owner Dino Fagas knows a thing or two about the industry, and together with award-winning sommelier Moses Magwaza, they offer exquisite dinners and regular food and wine pairing evenings. The restaurant was refurbished not too long ago and transports you to Greece with beautiful, elegant interiors and authentic Greek flavors. Listen to Moses' wine suggestions on the Suitcase and Chardonnay podcast in Season 1, Episode 6. You can also find a full review of the experience at Prosopa on the Suitcase and Chardonnay blog. Find the link in the show notes below. Still in Pretoria, Ostra Oyster and Champagne Bar is another one that you cannot miss out on. Located at the Club in Hazelwood, this one is one of the newer restaurants in town, offering delicious cuisine, especially if you love seafood. The elegant space is perfect for celebratory dinners paired with a glass of champagne. You can read more about Ostra on the blog. You'll find the link in the show notes below. Just across from Ostra Oyster and Champagne Bar, in the same retail center, you will find Capito. Also owner-run, this is a restaurant that has stood the test of time and one where you can always expect the same level of service. Classic Italian cuisine lures you in, and an impressive wine list is sure to keep you there. This is one of those Pretoria restaurants where you want to arrive early and leave late, indulging in hearty cuisine and quality conversations. If you are looking for an intimate restaurant in Pretoria, Fermier is a great option and one that I will always recommend. Hidden away at the back of Karoo Square on Linwood Road, Chef Adrian and his team work incredibly hard to bring the most spectacular culinary experiences to their guests. In fact, they've just won the Sustainable Restaurant Award at this year's Lux Restaurant Awards, which proves their dedication to not only quality cuisine, but also sustainable practices. With the restaurant space being rather small, bookings are a must, and I would recommend opting for the wine pairing while you're at it. It truly is a wonderful experience. Search for Fermier on the Suitcase and Chardonnay blog if you'd like to read more, and you'll also find a list of all the award winners of this year's Lux Restaurant Awards on the blog. Hopping over to Joburg, the recently launched 9 Lives is a speakeasy that encourages curiosity for sure. Located between floors in the Hyde Hotel in Rosebank, it's the ultimate secret spot for pre- or post-dinner drinks. During the launch, I was told that they specialize in martinis and that they offer up to 6 different martini options to choose from. Whether you're a martini drinker or not, 9 Lives might just be the place where you learn to appreciate the cocktail for what it truly is. Of course, they also offer a food menu with delicious cuisine. Do try the olives, they are incredible. For a full review on the experience to be had, keep an eye on the Suitcase and Chardonnay blog. In the meantime, you can visit their website via www.hydehotels.com. Click through via the link in the show notes below. So there you have it, the most recently visited restaurants and speakeasies from Suitcase and Chardonnay, with a couple of must-visit spots in between. If you happen to visit one of these destinations, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Also, if this episode resonated with you, please share it with friends and family whom you think might benefit from it, as that would also help me to reach more listeners. Until next time, keep exploring new flavors and finding joy in the little things in life. Thank you so much for spending some time with me on Suitcase and Chardonnay. If you enjoyed this episode, I'd love for you to follow the podcast or subscribe on your favorite platform. It truly helps the show grow and helps others to discover it too. You can find more stories, travel tips and reviews, style inspiration and curated recommendations over on the blog at Suitcase and Chardonnay, where each episode often lives on in written form, with links, visuals and deeper details. For daily fashion inspo, behind-the-scenes moments and slow-living storytelling, come and say hi on Instagram, Facebook or Pinterest. Just search for Suitcase and Chardonnay. And if this episode sparked something for you, don't forget to save it or share it with someone who loves travel, fashion, food and wine as much as you do. Until next time, keep chasing beauty, spotting the little things, traveling with intention and finding joy in everyday things.